I was in theater in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, after every performance, like, it's tradition to just go out to IHOP with like everybody, right?
So, I mean, you grew up basically in Gwinnett County your whole
Yes.
life.
This is my home.
So, you're 20 years old. You're a student at Kennesaw State University.
That's right.
A junior.
That's right.
So let me ask you this. This is your first presidential election
Yes.
that you'll be voting in. As somebody who grew up in Georgia, what issue is most important for you? What's driving you to the polls this year?
It's always been one issue that's core to me. And no matter what election year it is, I feel like it is the issue to protect above all else, and that's social mobility. I come from a background where, I have two younger brothers, but I was really the only one who could witness my parents like building a life for themselves like within this country after emigrating. I was raised on the idea that this country was the only one in the world where a son of two immigrant parents can get involved within the politics of this country and actually hold a position at age 20.
Do you equate what you just said to as this quote unquote American dream? Is that what the American dream is?
I feel the American dream shifts throughout time. In the 50s, it might have been like, the white picket fence with like the suburbia, right? But I feel like it's not a one size fits all.
Do you know who you plan to vote for in November?
I absolutely do.
And who is that?
I plan to vote for Madam Vice President Kamala Harris.
And why is that?
Going back to when I was in middle school in 2016, when Donald Trump got elected, one of the things I noticed was that it was almost like people got permission to be more abrasive, to be more going against the ideals of this country that like I've been raised on, the kind where we are open, we're inclusive. And so I fully believe that the ideals that Vice President Harris stands for is the kind that we need right now, not the one where it's us versus them. Instead, it's we are one, and we can all do this together.
And we always like to end on this. What are you most optimistic about?
In November, I'm most optimistic that there will be a sense of just that sense of hope, that sense of like I haven't felt like happy or optimistic about our politics in a very long time. But as of late, there's been a lot of optimism on my end around me as well. Like on my college campus, within my friend circles, a lot of people are like, we're actually very excited to vote.